Well, hello, hello, hello to all you wisdom walkers out there. This is Jojopah Maria in Saroma, and I am coming to you without a preview announcement. I apologize, but I'm a little backed up, and I definitely wanted to get this out to you before I do my wisdom walk talk for the first live broadcast for this month. And so this is our elemental wisdom for the month of May. And May is our first Earth month, and the energy it carries is about valuing yourself, truly, truly giving yourself the credit, the acknowledgement, the understanding of the truth of who you are. Yes, yes, yes. And of course, um, we have in May Mother's Day coming up on the 14th. May the 4th be with you already happened, but Memorial Day is another important time in the energetic of May. Yes, 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 yes. So I am going to share with you what we have for these 4 elemental weeks that are coming up. And we start off with a fire week tomorrow. And here are the opportunities. Yes, it's all about embracing and practicing forgiveness. It's about invoking the ancestors to help you forgo being a martyr to past pain as you invite the grace of forgiveness to embrace you and remove what was never yours to keep. It's time to ask and thank your greater order and direction, your God, for enabling you to receive the grace of forgiveness for those who have hurt you and for those who you may have hurt consciously or unconsciously. Prepare an ancestor plate at every meal, light a candle, and feed them with your intention to honor their existence and to receive their guidance, wisdom, and love. They want you to win and are committed to you not repeating their sorrows. You are their dream come true, and they want you to live your happy endings in life. Yes, 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 that is so true. So, time to call on our ancestors. Now, of course, with every opportunity, we have distractions. And so, for this fire week, here's what you want to be on the lookout for: wanting to be right about being a victim. Yes, and we know all about that. Those of us who are wisdom walking, we get pulled back into that energy. But the reality is, there is nothing outside of you that has any power over you unless you give it by believing that you're to stay victimized by life. So, whenever that energetic comes up, when you find yourself in resistance to the truth of what's really going on, which is, yeah, there's something in your subconscious that wants to be healed. Yeah, take it on, take it on. Thinking you have to figure things out on your own. Oh my God, oh my God. Yeah, yeah. I have this year really, really stepped more fully into surrendering to a greater order and direction and letting go of thinking that my little human mind can possibly understand and have access to all of the information required to figure things out. Yeah. And so it's a combination of, yeah, we know what it is we know, but guess what? There's a whole lot we don't know. So allowing ourselves to get still, surrender, and open up to learning what our next most appropriate and aligned steps can be. Now, judgment and criticism of yourself and others, let go of that. Let go of that. It is a waste of time and energy. And yes, they may have done something wrong, hurtful, or bad, but guess what? That's not going to change the situation, staying in criticism or judgment of them. What's going to change it is, again, woo, back to you, going in and asking yourself, what is it I'm believing about myself that this situation is demonstrating? Because that's what you can change. That's what you can shift up. Can't change anybody else. Absolutely. And then last but not least, taking on the problems of others. Oh my God. And for those of us who are doing service work, social service, human service, teaching, nursing, guiding, counseling, therapy, whatever, you have to remember that taking on people's problems is not helping them. Your job is to support them in accessing their own power and their healing energy. And they won't do that if you're feeling sorry for them. That shuts a door to the truth of who they really are. So just be mindful of that. And when you feel yourself getting pulled into that feel sorry stuff, again, go in and ask yourself, where inside of me am I feeling sorry for me? Yeah, absolutely. Now, on the 14th, Mother's Day, we kick off that week and it's a mineral week. And here's the opportunity. Yeah. This is all about remembering your purpose, allowing the power of love to remind you of who you truly are, what you really want to do, have, and be in your life. Follow your heart and soul and take the necessary risks to experience your true power and uniqueness. So wonderful and important. And what a great way to kick off Mama's Day. All about purpose. Yeah. So here's the distractions. Choosing to stay in confusion. Yeah, folks, again, that is a choice. That definitely is a choice. And we don't have to stay there. Now, that doesn't mean you got to figure it out. It just means that you can say, this confusion isn't serving me. I'm ready to receive clarity. Absolutely. Call on those ancestors. Next, engaging in melodramas. And you know what I mean with that. Keeping that mess going. Yeah. Just step away. Just say, no, thank you. Leave it alone. Taking on problems and challenges that you have the ability to tackle, but which are not for you to do because they are not in alignment with your higher purpose. Oh God, I could say this one like three times that, yeah, really, really watch that. And I'm talking from my own experience because I'm very adroit at solving problems for people, but it's not for me to do. They got to do that. That's how they get to grow and heal. That's not my job. So yeah, stay very mindful of that. Next, that fear of failure. It really is something that unconsciously will motivate us to stay in confusion, to not move forward and take the risk. So just ask yourself, how are you feeling? You know, what fear are you nursing when you wake up in the morning? And last but not least, procrastination. Now, procrastination is very different from waiting on God. It's two different things. Procrastination is where God has opened the gate. God has opened the door, but you're afraid to step through. Yeah, yeah. And so that requires a prayer of help me let go of that fear of failure so I can move forward and get aligned with my purpose. Absolutely. Now, next, on the third week of May, Sunday, May 21st, we get a water week. And here's the opportunity there. Yeah, all about releasing what can no longer support your new journey. Because after that eclipse we just had on May 5th, and it was a lunar eclipse in Scorpio, the South Node. Oh my God. Yeah, we all on a new journey now. Be very clear about that. So call upon the power of love and the element of water to enable you to peacefully and gently bid farewell to the people, places, or things that once sustained you. Express gratitude for these were essential contributions you received to your healing and growth. But now you've outgrown their energy, and it's time to make room for the new energy that is about to show up for you. Embrace vulnerability, embrace the unknown, say yes. Yes, yes, I just love that. And I've had many people having conversations with me about how people that they had been friends with or thought were friends, and now it's turning out that the energetic connection isn't there in the way it was before, and all of that's going on. And again, it is a part of the fact that we are on a new journey, we're in a new earth, and everybody's going to go at their own pace. So don't stay in judgment or criticism when these relationships no longer are working for you. Let it go gently, easily, lovingly, and focus on what it is you need now. And if there's a relationship you're supposed to have in your life, guess what? It will be there. It will be there. It will return. And I've experienced that many, many times. So here's the distractions. Fear of loss, just what I was talking about. We try to hold on to things that can no longer work. But instead of focusing on the fear of loss, focus on the joy of receiving. Because when you let something go, automatically the universe is going to fill you up. Fear of the unknown. Yes, we are all afraid of opening that door and stepping out into the dark tunnel. And even though we may see a light at the end, we're really afraid maybe that's a train coming for me. But no, 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 no. That's not how the universe works. It really wants you to win, wants you to get to where it is you now are supposed to be. So, yes, have your fear, but this is what courage is for. Courage is derived from an energetic that says, yes, I'm afraid, but I'm willing. I'm willing to move forward and learn. Absolutely. Needing to know or explain outcomes that have yet to be lived. Oh my God, this is so important. We spend so much time, especially in Western culture, analyzing everything to the nth degree, making everything in life an intellectual exercise. And that's just not how the universe works. Yeah, like there's just stuff you can't know, but you can trust. This is what faith is about. Believing in the face of no evidence that you can have your desired outcome. And then last but not least, holding on out of false obligation and false guilt. We so want people to like us and include us and, give us attention and give us acknowledgement and validation, but they may not have that for themselves. So if you're doing something because you think this is going to make you a good person, but you really inside do not feel like doing it, trust what you're feeling inside. Let it go. It's okay. It's okay. And it's okay to say no, because if it's something that you think you're the only person who can do it, that's never true. There's always somebody else that can show up and make it happen. So just check yourself with that, because the worst thing is to be around people, especially family members, out of false obligation or doing what you think you're supposed to do in order to be a good family member. No, if you go around people you love, you should be really desiring and wanting to be in their company, not just showing up to hold place. Like, So, and that's a tough one, but it's an important one. And then as we move forward here in the last week of May into June, we get a nature week. And yes, folks, this is all about change, welcoming change, being courageous, opening the door fully to the new transformative challenges and learnings which the universe is providing in answer to and in support of your prayers, intentions, goals, and annual commitments. Receive the power of love and the supportive and playful energy of the nature element to experience the more of who you are. Yes. We really need to stay focused on the fact that everything is supposed to be different and new. There's nothing wrong with that. We can have it. So here's the distractions to be on the lookout for. Yeah, addictive behaviors in whatever form they take, drugs and alcohol, indiscriminate sexual activity, overworking, over shopping, overuse of Facebook and other social media tools and apparatus, whatever it is that you do to distract yourself away from, wait for it, having to feel that pain that you're releasing. Because unless you can get yourself supported enough internally to release that pain, and that you do by making a choice, like I'm done going down the wrong road, I'm done being in the wrong relationship, I'm done not having the financial freedom that I know I deserve. So be very mindful of that. Instead of reaching for your comfort zone, let yourself sit in that pain. And again, if you can't do it, get the support you need. That's really what psychotherapy is for. It's to support you in being able to release your pain. And if that's not happening and you in psychotherapy, you need another therapist. Being judgmental of yourself and others. Again, this message coming twice in this month. What does that mean? That means that there's probably going to be a lot of situations where you could easily stay in judgment of yourself and others. Be mindful of it so you can shift out of it. It's not going to change anything. What's going to change something is to say, okay, what subconscious program is showing up for me that I need to now put to sleep, that I need to release, I need to transform. And then last but not least, and I love this one, taking yourself, other people, or things too seriously. Yeah. There's always another way. There's always another road. There's always another opportunity as long as you're alive. So remember that, this life and death situation stuff does not have to be the way we operate unless you're really in that kind of a situation. But other than that, we really do have a choice. So use it. And again, welcome the change. Welcome the change. It's so important. Yeah. All right. I got a couple of comments here. Let me share those quickly. I got a Facebook user. Hey. Yeah. It's interesting because I got a message from StreamYard that they weren't connecting with Facebook, like it wasn't letting it happen. So thank you for letting me know. It is happening. I love it. Thank you so much. Happy Sunday. And Elizabeth Monfils, thank you. Elizabeth, you are so welcome. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Much, much joy. And Facebook user saying, I love you. I love you too, even though I don't know who you are, but I can feel you're energetic and it's like so loving and supportive. Thank you. That's a great blessing. Like, folks, you need to know that when you go on and you ain't even announced that you're coming on and somebody telling you they love you, you're doing something right. You are doing something right. Oh, I get a name. It's Carmen. Hey, Carmen, love you too, sweetie. Love it, love it, love it. Yes. Yeah, I knew who it was. I knew the last name, girlfriend. I knew it was you. I could feel your energy, babe. Yeah. We need to talk because we got to schedule some stuff and you know what I'm talking about. Absolutely. So, as I always do, folks, I just want to remind you that the 22nd of May, that Monday, is our monthly Earth Day. And I want you to make sure that you are honoring this Earth that we are upon. For this year's theme, they are talking about investing in our planet and, raising consciousness about how we can really support healthy, happy, and wealthy communities worldwide. And I think that's a great goal. And of course, on an individual level, there are things we can do. Go to the website, earthday.org, www.earthday.org, and you will see different ways in which you can make contribution to making this world livable, habitable for the 7th generation that will be coming after us. And we all need to set that intention and be working on that. Really, really important. Absolutely. Little plug for my book. It is still out there. And I just recently met someone. Thank you for the heart. Love it. I just recently met someone that is encouraging me to create some variations on Wisdom Walk, meaning for some specific audiences, like, how about this? Wisdom Walk for Black women. Wisdom Walk for couples. Wisdom Walk for teachers. Yeah. And of course, the medicine wheel doesn't change. That technology reel, that don't change. But I could definitely do some very specific contemplative questions for people in these different audiences. So I am seriously thinking about that. That could work for me. Absolutely. So, my dears, have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. I will be broadcasting live at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern today with my first segment for the month of May. The theme is about bring balance. And today I'll be talking about aligning with your desired outcomes and how we do that through what we think, what we say, and what we do. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye-bye now.